Hello, I'm Jérôme Vétiard, R&D Director at Qualys. Today, I'm excited to introduce our groundbreaking digital technological innovation by taking you on a quick journey through a brief tale of AI months. Throughout history, predicting the future has been of paramount importance to humanity. Various methodologies have been employed, including cartomancy, divination, and even lithomancy, all of which can be viewed as precursors to big data. In fact, regarding lithomancy, it began with the big stone, the megalith. Advancements in miniaturization allowed for the transition to runes, which represented a mobile form of lithomancy. Tolkien even envisioned the use of the palantir, a magical orb for glimpsing the future in his Lord of the Rings epic, a name that inspired, among others, Peter Thiel and Alex Karp in 2003 to create the eponymous company that originated in the realm of homeland security in the US. Hence, they proudly claim to have thwarted attacks by exploring weak signals within the big data of domestic security agencies. However, they also diversify into areas such as healthcare, financial services, and more, where there is a wealth of big data waiting to be transformed into gold. Out of respect, we may not necessarily specify for whom this generated gold is intended. Speaking of gold, many data operators, especially those handling health data, say they are sitting on a gold mine. Yet, in the case of hospitals, the chronic deficit does not support this claim. Upon closer inspection, the gold looks more like lead. Data velocity is almost null, often linked to complex governance issues, stringent legislation to ensure data confidentiality, watertight data silos, and the impossibility of securely exposing data at scale, plus a culture of secrecy. To turn lean into gold, there are two methods: the fabled philosopher's stone of the alchemist, which we know does not exist; particle accelerators, which by bombarding lead atoms with high-energy particle beams will strip away free protons and 8 neutrons to make gold. This is a very low-yield, excessively costly process, a techno-economic nonsensical approach. But when it comes to data, aren't big data platforms the analogs of these particle accelerators? They are necessary for monetizing the data, but they have a very uncertain ROI. Especially since, upon even closer inspection, the lead would more closely resemble a large pile of clay. Disparate, incomplete data of uncertain quality, a mix of dimensionalities. Dirty big data, not smart data. The paradigm, garbage in, garbage out, prevails more than ever, even in the era of AI. Big data plus big compute without much thoughts will correlate the age of the octopus and the number of captain's tentacle, and everyone will applaud. Barely we have arrived to a result that my mom would have found very poetic or pretty, but moms are often much more forgiving than a financial director and much more benevolent than the market. The question is not only to transmute lead into gold, which is already very difficult, but to transform clay into gold. We would need a super philosopher's stone, and if it could also be used to predict the future, that would be the ultimate. Let me introduce to you TweenMe, the philosophical palantir of Qualys. TweenMe is simply the words for digital twin generator. It allows you to qualify and enrich your data heritage with respect to the statistical problem you pose and seek to qualify. It proceeds with dimensional enrichment and volumetric augmentation of your data to prepare an optimized dataset for causal learning that generates a model that causally links data together rather than just correlatively. Correlation does not imply causation, as we all know. This model is then packaged into an application with an optimized UI/UX to allow its use by anyone, to make its prediction more reliable, monetize its data heritage, and to predict her or his future. Finally, All the training metadata are captured and associated with the model's identity card to facilitate its future certification. TweenMe automates data processing in order to produce a custom digital twin. It lowers the barriers of expertise, development cost, and implementation of digital twins to democratize their daily use. Therefore, it is an exceptional AI mod with extraordinary powers made accessible to all. Thank you for your attention. Qualys, beyond data for better healthcare decisions.